Oh, I didn't do that. Hey guys, welcome in. Okay, I have to hit the be right back button because I gotta be right back. You guys are like, what in the world? What is she doing? Why is that there? I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Anywho, hey. So here's what happened. Oh, I need to turn on to other things too, because y'all can't do your things because I didn't do it in time. I think I turned on the button. I think I turned this on too quick. I think I turned all the things on too quick. Come on, activate. Thank you very much. It's activated and activated. So we should now be, yay! Hello, Miss Irma. So I do want to first off say hello to all of my YouTube members because you guys were, a lot of you guys were in there hanging out with me for our members only pre-show just a few minutes ago. And believe it or not, I didn't make y'all wait very long. I do want to also say thank you so much to Miss Terry Cooper, who is a fan in the fan club on YouTube, and Miss Bonnie, who is in the Crafty Friends membership. So thank you so much. By the way, both of y'all were, of course, able to come into our members only pre-show, which I know that Miss Terry Cooper did. First in on this live stream was Carol Johnson. She says, hi all, it's me again. So we had Miss Carol and Maureen and Olivia and Chris and Fitz and scrolling. Christine Peterson. Christine Peterson won our card earlier today. Such a cute card. Yeah, I love this little one. I think it is adorable. Yeah, I was going to go put it over in the bin that I've got across over there. You can't see it. It's behind that box because Todd put the box on there. But anyway, I was going to go put it over there and put it away. But it's like, I kind of want to show it to y'all again because it's cute. Okay, and Christine and Jen, of course, is big troublemaker. She says, howdy, everyone. Craft glasses on, so cannot see chat. So don't tell her I told you it was okay to do it, but you can talk about her in the chat and she won't know what you said. Okay. Christine says, Eyeline says, congratulations to Christine. I watched the replay earlier. Replay sooner. Yes. Okay. And D Green is in here saying, hope everyone. Hey, everyone. Hope you are having a crafty day. I can't speak. God, what is wrong with me? Miss Mary's in the house, which means we need our Mary walk on.
If you are not watching Mary K's Crafting Creations, if you are not following Mary K's Crafting Creations, you are wrong, and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
I love that. I love that. Okay, and you now see that we have got some people playing the drop game over on Twitch. You do have to be on Twitch for that, and all you have to do is type in the chat, !drop. So you can do that. That's going to be fun. We have Miss Veronica. Have another one. Hey, Miss Nerdy, how you doing, honey? Oh, those are tongues. I wasn't sure what those were. It's like, what is that? I don't know. It looks different in the chat than it did on the screen. Just saying. Okay, and Lisa Acker's in the house. Veronica is saying, howdy, y'all. Happy Tuesday. And eventually I will get to a point where I can use my, I can pop up things on the screen. So I think that's working. I'm not 100% sure what is working. With Velcro and glue. Where is... It better not have gotten lost again. I really hope it didn't get lost again. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here's another thing there's some different things that are really bugging me right now with OBS. Things are not working. I probably need to go back and reinstall stuff over again, like do from scratch, but I don't want to lose all the things. Just one reason why I didn't. Oh, wait, Carol said she did the drop on the YouTube side. Maybe it's because when you type something in on YouTube, it goes over to the Twitch. Somebody test that on YouTube for me, because I didn't think it worked. I think I need to do it. Let me just type that. Exclamation point DROP. So I just did the drop on the YouTube side. So we'll see if it does anything. It may not. I don't know. It didn't have me pop up. I have no idea. Terry Cooper Jen, did you get my message? It didn't go. That's what I was thinking. You tried. Okay, you tried and it didn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work on the YouTube side. That's because it is actually an app for Twitch. It's one reason why I never added it before now. There are a lot of things that you can only do on Twitch that we do not have a way of making them work on YouTube, because YouTube is very proprietary when it comes to their API. That's their software behind the scene that allows connections, and it changes it all the time. So yeah, I've been trying to figure out what different things I can do, and I was super thrilled when we got the emote wall. So the emote wall works on both. So yes, so when you put emotes into the chat, they will go all over the screen. Okay. Hello, Miss Alyssa. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the card from earlier today. And this is the one we made today during lunch. We did it pretty quick. It was just a little over an hour because I had a meeting. I had a Zoom meeting with Heather and Tracy over at the Scrapbooking Fun Summit. And I wanted to actually make the meeting. I miss a lot of meetings, meaning I miss stuff. I don't like missing stuff. I'm going to try to make my meetings, but in order to do that, I have to kind of cut it short some. But isn't that cute? I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we're going to do something fun with the other house mouse. So the house mouse I've got now here is called a Spa Day. So cute. El Chapo returns! Or El Chapo. El Chapo returns. I don't have, oh, darn it, I don't have that, I don't have it done yet. I haven't made it yet. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I am going to make that. We are making that into your intro, by the way. It is going to be your walk-on. And I do need to start setting up for it to do automatic when people pop into the chat. I think that would be fun. Anyway, first off, we have for anybody who is new here, do we have any newbies that are willing to say hello? Beachcomber Noni, Alyssa has a 3-stream streak. Yay! Nerdy, you're not a newbie, honey. You're not a newbie. We love you, but you're not a newbie.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Chaos, chaos, chaos. Okay, I'm bringing out some foil because I thought about it and it's like, I think it would be really cool. We already have bubbles, but don't we need more bubbles? I think we need more bubbles. And there is a die set that is, where's my sleeve for it? It is called Beneath the Bubbles from Spellbinders from last August. And it is still on the site. The open green box is screaming to be used. No, that one is just because it's ripped. That's why. Okay, I think I mentioned, I don't remember if it was video or if whatever. It may have been on video. I mentioned that what I do now is I open the bottom. The bottom doesn't rip as badly as the top does. So, yeah. Ooh, I just had an idea. I had a second idea. Oh my God. Let me see. I want to make sure that I can do the first idea, that I've got the stuff right here, or do I need to go get it? Let me just look at this real quick. I think it might be in this one, but I'm not sure. Not that. Not that. Not that. maybe have some over there, but I want to see if it's over here in this drawer. Because I had no. I am blitzed. Oh, I'm going to use this one. Okay. I found what I was looking for. Bubbles! Bubbles, bubbles! Yes, Anne Marit has got a stream streak. She's on a 20 stream streak. Fabulous. I'm still wondering if Jen is going to make it to 100.
Program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Love you too, Jen. I'm wondering if Jen's going to make it to 100 before... I wonder if Jen's going to make it to 100 before she misses it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking we have, this one is called Prism. Tara's at 78. What? Who's going to get to 100 first? Oh my God. So I got, why do I have 2 of Prism over here? I think that's because they sent me a new one. That needs to get put in the other box. I try to put my extras, my duplicates in another box. So we have Prism, pretty iridescent. We have blue. We have purple. I'm thinking what colors would look, and Terry Cooper's at 79. What? And then this one is opal. Now, opal is a translucent clear. Okay, so we do have that. And then we have this one, which is speckled prism. So, kind of thinking. What do y'all think? Mouse is at 9. Well, Mouse, you're going to make it, honey. Okay, Amaret says that there was no sound for the I love you. Why? Why, Tangia? Why do you do these things to me? Filters, audio monitor. It says it's at 81%. And I heard it. I also know that you guys are starting to lie about things because, well, I don't think she actually meant to lie, but Jen earlier told me that there was no audio. Nerdy said, Jen, refresh your screen again, hon. Good God. So Jen is saying Zombie has no sound, but Nerdy heard the sound. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually make noise. I'm going to see if I can scroll backwards to find the thing, and then I'm going to play it out loud. Here we go. I'm still wondering if Jen is going to make it to 100. Okay, it's there. It's just very, very quiet. So at least I know. But I have that one set at 81%. So I need to fix that. In Tangia, it's probably too low. But it's loud in my ear. But apparently it is low on your side. So Tangia is up to there. And it's up to 81 there. Don't want to ban the user. Are you just finding more and more bubbles? Okay. I don't know if it is something that is specific. Let's see. I want it to go by enabled. Come on. I want to see I want the stuff. Okay, so there's that one. Override volume. The volume in Tangia is set at 100%.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show. We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Okay, now I'm going to listen to it again and see if it's louder. now I'm going to listen to it again and see if it's louder. Okay. Apparently I didn't. Tangent is set at 100%. Why didn't it pop up on screen? It is still very, very low. Huh. Well, I can do another thing. Okay, now I'm going to listen to it again and see if it's louder. I'm adjusting the gain. Okay, doing another test. Okay. Apparently I didn't.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now, back to our show.
It's louder. It's still just not loud enough. Are any of the Tangia ones loud, though? That's the thing. I don't know if any of them. Still just not loud enough. I also know I am loud. I know I am loud. I just turned myself down a little bit. I also know I am loud. I know I am loud. I just turned myself down a little bit. Okay. Have no idea why the Tangia dungeon doesn't work. Have no idea why the Tangia dungeon.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
It is very quiet. Weird. Okay, well, I will do one more thing. I will increase it one more time because I didn't hear that other one at all. Back to scrapping five stream streak. Yay. I didn't even hear the one with John Travolta, so I don't know if he said anything or not. So I'm going to up that to a 10, increase of 10 dB. And we'll see, because I have it set at maximum on all the things. It shouldn't be this difficult. It really shouldn't. But anyway. Yay! Danielle got to go for a swim. And it looks like she's got a little ducky. Is that a duck? I think it's a duck. That is fun. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started now that it's 20 minutes in and I haven't done anything. And it's like, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Arranging my screen so I can do the things. Oh, I did not do, there's a couple things I did not do. Let me go ahead and pop into the chat on Discord in case we get... Is there supposed to be music? Well, I'll turn up the music for you. Can you hear it, Brandy? Welcome in. So I may just have it too low. Yeah, this one of the struggles of live streamers is getting the balance right, especially when every time you reboot your computer, it resets and messes all things up. Okay, so what I am going to start off with, I think, I'm going to take some white cardstock. I did turn Santa down. Y'all told me, well, someone told me that he was too loud, so now he's not that loud anymore. Looking for a regular piece of cardstock. I'll use that one. So this part, I'm thinking we're going to have color in the background and that sort of thing. But yeah, we could do one of the iridescents. I have another thing too. So we could do, I'm actually going to do a couple of things. So in the background, behind our mouse. And I'm going to add other color. Do you want to do one of these two? This one it's prism and speckled prism. And I have no idea how they're going to look with the bubbles. Because the bubbles do have some solid space there. This is the bubbles that I'm going to use. If I can move my magnet. I'm going to use this for part of the background. Just put my fingers in that. I need to put this out of the way. We're also doing a test for Chris, I think it was Christine, was saying that she wanted to know whether or not we could die cut through Astro Paste. I said yes, but we're going to test it anyway. So I have some Astro Paste, a thick layer. It's probably not going to get dry before close to the end of stream. So I need to put that off to the side somewhere where I'm not going to put my hand in it. Yes, we are glad you are here, Brandy. By the way, check out the caution tape at the bottom. It says, caution, the chat may take over the stream, because they do. You need our PSA.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Exactly. So hopefully when I get a chance to start moving things over to a different software for the audio, hopefully I can get it to work better and play nicer with me and my computer when it comes to getting the balance right. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go to the background. That's the starting point. Oh, yeah, I'm still going to do that. So I'm going to do like what we did before on our last card. We're going to actually stamp out. I got sticky on this. I still did not clean these. I need to clean these. But yeah, I'm going to stamp it twice. So like the card we did earlier today, I actually stamped it twice. One on one piece of cardstock and colored it. Fussy cut it out and then popped it up on some foam to give it a little bit of dimension because foam is life. But for our background, that one I used a stamp. This time I'm going to use... What is PSA? Public service announcement. We want you to know what kind of mess you're getting into, honey. So, was it loud enough, guys? Or do I need to turn that one up too? I did turn myself down, so maybe the balance was off because I was too loud. Problem is, when I'm recording, it doesn't always get my voice loud enough. It is the weirdest thing. Okay, so Ronan is still very quiet.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Was that better? Hopefully that was a little better. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put that on. You always want to have pretty size facing away from the card. So should I turn my voice down more so that hearing the balance? See, these guys, they don't really help me with that part. They just say, oh, you're good. Yeah. But should I lower my voice, my mic audio some so that the background sounds louder compared to my voice? Okay, Brandy says it's better. Carol says no. Okay, let me
Beware.
do it again.
If you
I can
proceed
probably
from
add
this
a
point
gain to
in the
that too.
craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
I ain't blitzing nobody.
Beware. If you proceed from this
that
point
better?
in
Now
the
Mary is saying for me to
craftosphere,
turn the
you will
music
have
down.
entered
Well, someone was
the
asking was there
chaos
supposed to be
zone.
music, so that's why I turned the music up. Okay, so hopefully that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and let this heat up. Platform is no longer ready because I let it sit. So it is reheating up, and we're going to basically do the background. Okay, yay! But Mary, of course, wants to hear hers.
If you were not watching
Is that one loud?
Mary
That's probably not loud
with
enough.
Mary Kay's Crafting Creations.
Oh, that
and
one's
you
actually
are
got a
not
high gain.
Following Mary Kay's Crafting Creations, you were wrong, and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
The new soft, well, it's not, it is and it's not. Elgato has had software for their Wave microphones, but you had to have their mic in order to use it. Well, they recently, like over the last 6 months, they have released it so everybody can use it, which I think is fabulous. Okay, now it says that the platform is ready. This is a big plate though, so I'm gonna let it heat up one more time while I clean my scissors. Anyway, they have a new software that is, they have released the software for everyone to use, and I have it. I just have not switched over because it's where I'd have to switch all of my audio stuff over. It's not going to be a quick and easy thing. It's going to take me a while. So I really need to do it. Twitch update. What did Twitch do? Tara says that Twitch updated today. Everything updates all the time, which is a good and bad thing. It's a good thing because, you know, we get the most up-to-date everything, which is good. But sometimes it's a pain in the butt because things that did work don't work anymore. So I try to keep all my stuff updated. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to do what I did before and do a spring clean kind of thing on OBS. So it may not be this weekend because I got some stuff I'm working on this weekend, I think. There's something I thought I could get done this weekend. What? There's a... You want to go to Lou Gardens this weekend? Looks like we're going to Lou Gardens this weekend. It's like, I didn't know it was coming up again already. Did we just do that? I feel like we just did that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and foil this up. I like my magnets and I have them out on my desk, but they are blocking all the things. So that I can't do the things, and that isn't making me happy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and run this through. I'm going to pop it back in there because I'm going to foil something else. And let's go ahead and take a look at our panel. You can already see. Look at that. That's so pretty. Yeah. Okay, I thought I increased the volume on Pando also. I'm turning Pando up because I couldn't hear him. Were y'all able to hear Pando? Were you guys able to hear our little Mouser? Hey, Deadly. I already have markings on my new plate. Anyway, here we go. Pretty, pretty. So I probably should have done it the other way because I'm going to...
It's delicious, Danielle_Vegas.
I guess I could do it this way too. I don't know which direction to go. I was kind of thinking I need to have it up and down and then have my image in front, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll have to look and see what it looks like. Also looks like I had used this one.
It's delicious, Marais Crafty Creations 11.
To when we were making a hi.
Yeah.
Say hi to the peoples.
Hi to the peoples.
Anywho.
Oh, refreshing. Thanks, Marais Crafty Creations 11.
So that's one piece. Here's another piece. I'm going to do some on some transparency. This is Dina Wakley Media. Yeah. Thought I had yes, I have one cut. There they go. So I have a panel that is about the right size. So we're going to also foil this on some acetate. And yes, I do want to get Amanda's acetate too. But I just got this in. It's like all the things. So that is heating up. I'm going to put another piece down. We're going to do it again. And now my scissors are clean, so it should be better. So yes, you can foil on acetate. You just have to make sure that it is some that is not going to melt. Yeah, when you're doing it. Now, I have tried this on regular... This one is not from Amanda, but she has new acetate and vellum, and I did see that they're in the shop, and I don't have them yet. You know that recently I had gotten that film from Hero Arts when we did a collab with them. Well, she's now got something new that is kind of the same thing. She was working on this before we did that collab, so I am super excited. Okay, I think I want to put a piece of paper down. Do I have any scrap paper here? I can grab me some scrap paper so I don't make my plate any more dirty. So I just grabbed a piece of copy paper. I'm going to put that in my Glimmer system also underneath the plate so I don't do this again. And I'm going to go ahead and just hit the timer. And when the timer's done, we're going to go ahead and run it off. Yeah, you already have her vellum. I have some of her vellum. I have some of her sentiment cardstock. Thing is, I've got so much of the other stuff that I haven't used much of hers because hers is special. It's kind of like using my Better Press paper. I save it for special occasions. Okay, so this is the starting point. And here is the stamp we're going to use. But yeah, she just got some. I saw that there was some new stuff in the shop. It's like, oh, that looks cool. Okay, sentiments say, pamper yourself, you deserve it. Find your calm and relax. And there's some extra bubbles. I think we're probably going to have enough bubbles, maybe. Okay, I need to run that through first. Because this is on the acetate. We don't want it to melt. No sound. Why does everybody have problems with the sound? Irma, tell Irma to refresh her screen because you guys have audio. I have not messed anything else up. I think YouTube is being a pain. I hope she does too. Here's the issue. Mary says she can hear everything, and we have ADT Rat's Nest in the house. Welcome in. Okay, so I protected my plate with that. So now we have, yeah. Oh, that's like, I'm excited. Greetings. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Now it did get a little hot. This actually warped a little bit, but I think that is just lovely. I think I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I think it did get a little bit warm. And as long as I don't have them lined up perfect, it's going to look like two different layers of bubbles. So we have lots of bubbles. Okay. Bubbles! Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Yes. Turn that off. Put this stuff to the side and take my die cutting machine off. Okay. That is even better. Christine, oh, you're talking about having the double layer of bubbles? Here's the thing. Sometimes I have an idea and I'm not sure if it's going to work out. And then I'm really surprised when it... You're not Ronan, are you, ADT? So I do have an idea for this, but yeah, it looks like lots more bubbles. Yeah, because they're not going to... I mean, if I turned it this way, they would basically line up. But if I have it the opposite, they kind of offset. This is going to be so cool. Not so long, I made some nice rat cards. Yes, you did. Okay.
Bubbles, the bubbles, bubbles.
Bubbles.
My
Bubbles.
bubbles. My bubbles.
Bubbles. Okay, let's take out... I'm using this a bunch because I want to show you guys how easy it is. I've got multiple stamp platforms, so you can use any of them to line up your stamps perfectly so you don't have to worry about, you know, the things not being lined up. Or if you need to do multiple stampings to get it dark enough. I'm using my Misty Light because it is brand new. This is about, I think it's like 30 bucks. I don't remember if it's in the description. Let me know if it's in the supply list. I think it is, but I'm not sure. So we're going to use it on the rubber. So this one says clear, so I need to turn it over. This one says rubber, so we're going to have that right down there. We're going to put our cardstock in here. Going to line it up with the edge. So hopefully it'll be in the right spot. And I want to stamp this guy down here at the bottom. I may need to move it over. I think I am going to have to move it over. So I'm going to stamp this guy right there. Fingers crossed. There's not enough room back here for me to put a magnet and not hit it with the door. Okay, so what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to use a little bit of mint tape. A young woman requested them when I was at our animal shelter annual. Yes, Mary, this Thursday is the Zoom. So in case you're wondering what it was that Mary's talking about, I think I'm going to do that. I don't want to mess up any of that, and I don't know. I'm going to trim it, but I don't know how much I'm going to trim. I'm going to add some tape to the back, and then I'm going to add some tape to the front. Okay, so Brandy says it's not in the list. Let me fix that real quick. Hey, Reese, welcome in, honey. Going into my link deli real quick. So I'm going to add a little bit of mint tape to tape down the tape. So this is sticky side up, so it's stuck to the back, and this is sticky side down. And the reason I did that is because I do not want to accidentally lift any of the foil. If you use a sticky tape, even low-tack tape can sometimes pull it up. How do we know what the Nightbot's text commands are? We do not have Nightbot. I'm using StreamerBot, and I would just say try. I do have the drop thing. So we have the little umbrella drop and different things like that. One thing I would recommend is let's see if you've been naughty or nice, and just go ahead and type into the chat. Why don't card makers ever get lost? They always follow the die cut path. Okay, so that one was dad joke. Yeah, that's a good. That's one that I've got programmed in here. One that I do want you to do though, ADT, is exclamation point check. CHECK. Do that one because we want Santa to let us know if you've been naughty or nice. Okay, let me add this to my thing. Edit. ADT's rest. Have you been naughty or nice? Okay, I turned it down enough that I can't even hear it, but that did say naughty. I think that one might be a little bit too quiet. But you guys will have to let me know. But just somebody was saying that it was too loud, and this time I can't even hear it. Oh, commercials just started. Yep, sorry, hun. We have... Yeah, I wanted to do Misty Light. Why is it doing that? Misty. Okay, the Misty Light has been added. Yeah, I was told that it was too loud, so I dropped the volume on it, and I think it's not loud enough now. And I have to play it again in order to do it. So I just have to remember next time it pops up that I need to do that. Okay, we need rubber side down. That's about where I want it. I think that works. And the reason I'm taping it down is I want to keep it straight. Oop, I need that. Filters. There. For that one, it's a little bit louder now. Okay, now I need to fix this one. I lucked out. I'm tied to a damn chair. Phone is light. So that's probably going to be a little bit louder this next time. Okay. And I think that is still pretty straight. So, and let me look at the mouse one more time. I think that's going to look good with some heat embossing. So we're going to do that this time. Because this is what we did last time. So cute. So cute. Anti-static powder. Actually, I don't need to do... That's right, I don't need to do it on this one. This is the first one that's going to show me where I want to place everything, and then I'm going to do a second one over the top. Let me grab out... Bum, 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 bum. I just did that wrong. I don't want to do that. I want... What color do I want? I think I want this one. This one is Best Dressed. And this is because I do want some of those bubbles in the
delicious
background
Marais
to be
Crafty Creations
stamped.
11.
We're going to fussy cut out a second bathtub.
Ah, refreshing.
I
Thanks,
didn't
Marais
even read
Crafty
what the
Creations 11.
8-ball said. Okay, let's put a little bit more.
SSD. Meowser has a dream. Can the chat describe it?
Meowser is sleeping. I still think this is going to be good. It's going to be layers. It's going to be layers. Right now, it's dark enough. I mean, it's on there. I can't really see. Hey, Kelly. Why are you lurking, honey? Did the duckies attack you? Okay, now I need to clean off my archival ink. I also need to double check and see if I've got another bottle of this, or did I just take my only second bottle to Texas and leave it there? Because I might have. I don't remember. I think I have an extra.
Wow, what a weird dream. Back toss scrap in 7582 changed colors.
We have a gray kitty now. For you too.
Back toss scrap in 7582 changed colors.
There we go. That looks pretty good. Didn't get all of it off, but most of it. Oh, I need to do one more. Dang it. Here's a piece of cardstock. I can do that. This one I am going to stamp and... Let me make sure. Stamp and emboss, I think. And this one I'm going to do the same way that I did earlier today, where we colored them up, die cut them, and then layered it. Because you can see we have our strings, but the strings are on the bottom layer, so we have a little bit of dimension from foam. Because
It's
why?
delicious, Auntie
Foam
Cootie.
is life. Okay, I'm going to use my old VersaFine that I don't like the lid of because I get ink all over me. And we're going to also use our
refreshing.
anti-static powder tool.
Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
Yes, foam is live. I'm playing with an old Sizzix die cutter. Ooh, old Sizzix one? I use my Platinum 6, but I do have a big kick that is probably about like 5 or 6 years old. I don't have one of the old ones. Are you using one of the old ones that's like the red with the big crank handle? Yeah, Big Shot is, they've had lots of iterations of the Big Shot. So I've got the Big Kick, which is the Michaels branding of the Big Shot. But the one that I use the most is my Platinum 6. Look at that! I'm gonna do one more layer of ink, and then we're gonna emboss that sucker. So this little guy, I think, is only like 29 bucks. Hey, Nerdy! So I told Nerdy because she's thinking about a die cutting machine. So I think that we're going to have to, at some point today or tomorrow, yes, I can definitely show you the Scout. I need to show you what they are and how they work. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, taking my magnets down. Let's try not to mess any of this up. I need to emboss this real quick, and then we'll take out the Scout so you can see it. You've probably seen it before, but it's been a little bit, and you may not have known about it because you weren't really interested at the time. But yeah, now she's thinking about getting into the die cutting world. But you guys know I do that a lot. This is so cute. So I will say this. This image is not really a huge image. It is super cute. But the size of it is big enough that you would not be able to die. If there was a die, there's not. But if there were a die for this, you would not be able to die cut it using a Scout. The Scout would be too small for this one. The sentiments, you could do the sentiments on there, okay? So I will show you that in a second and compare the two machines real quick. Just a real quick one because I want to get this done fairly early because I still need to get another video edited, and I do have a video up going up tomorrow. So let me move some stuff out of the way. This one is small enough that I have it in a little bin on my desk. This is my Platinum Scout bin. Okay. Yeah, I'm cleaning some stuff up off of my desk so I can make room for my Platinum 6. So this one is the Spellbinders. This Spellbinders. Ooh, I didn't clean that yet. The Simon Hurley. Yes, Simon Hurley Scout. So you see how little it is compared to my Platinum 6. I need to clean this first. I don't know that it's going to clean up with water. Give me a sec. What did I do with my rag? I just had it. I could use paper towels again. I go through so many paper towels. Yes, the Scout is a baby. It is so friggin' cute. It is adorable. I've got it with the magic mats, so it makes it easier to die cut things and make sure everything stays straight. It is just stinking adorable. But, like I said, you won't be able to stamp out, you won't be able to die cut out if you had a die for this, you wouldn't be able to die cut it out. Not using that one. Dang it, it's okay. This is not coming clean yet. Y'all saw me. I had that big old ugly rag. Microfiber cloth was here just a minute ago, and now it's hiding from me. There we go. I found it. Just want to get this decently clean. I can clean it more in the sink, but if you leave your ink on there too long, you can stain it, and I'd rather not stain the brand new stamps, you know? Okay. So this little guy has a platform just like the big one. Okay, I've got my magic mat, I've got my cutting plate, and this is how wide your stamps, your die can be to go through this. Sort of like the Diamond Press Marquee. I don't know the Diamond Press. I don't know what company it's from. These are from Spellbinders. That's the company I work with the most. I am an influencer for them. And I love it. The first products that I got were either ones that I saw Jennifer McGuire on video or ones that I saw at Michael's. So my first die cutting machine was a Sizzix Big Kick. That was the one that I could get at Michael's. I got it on sale, and it was it's one of the ones that is the big, basically the big size like what this is. So my Platinum 6, this is how big it is. You have, let's go side by side. This is so light. Oh my god, it's so cute. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. I've kind of got it right now so it's close to the desk. Give me a second to hit a button or two. See, which one's my out button? That one's a zoom. These buttons are not working. Okay. So for the Platinum 6, you've got basically a 6-inch wide platform. Okay. For the Scout, you have this one, which is a 3-inch wide platform. So that just means that you can't put things as wide in this one as you can in this one. Okay. For instance, this is the dies that we used this morning on the card that we made. So this guy, I only used one die, and that was for the oval. Okay. That oval is too wide to go through here. Okay. So that's one reason to consider the bigger one. If you're thinking of just doing smaller things, it's perfect for you. It's going to be less expensive, take up less space on your desk, the whole bit. Okay. This one is very versatile though, because not only can you do the die cutting, you can do embossing folders, 3D embossing folders. However, they have started making some that are small enough for the Scout, that are narrow, small ones. You can also use the Glimmer system, which is hot foil. You can also use the Better Press system. So those are different tools that can work with this one, but will not work with this one. So if you think you might want to go into that other area, that might be the way to go. What I personally did is my first machine was the Big Kick because I got it on sale. I got it at Michael's. I didn't have to wait for it to come in. This was probably about 7 years ago when I was just learning. So I got that. And then I decided I didn't like die cutting because the only place that I had to use it was on a table back over here, like on another part of the house. I couldn't sit down to use it. I had to stand and lean over to crank it. I did not like that. It is a bigger machine. I can bring that one out for you as well because I do have that one still. A while later, though, I decided I wanted to try out hot foiling. So my mother-in-law, who loves me, got me a foil machine. So here's this. It's still got the 6-inch base, but I can't fold it up. So this takes up this much space all the time, meaning it takes up the entire desktop, right? These are really nice because it takes up this much space, okay? I have mine in a little fridge bin so I can hold the other things in there, the platforms and stuff. This one folds up, has a handle, and uses this much space. So it is, without the handle, it's approximately 10 inches across by around 5 inches. So other than the handle, it's a 10 by 5 space. And I put this one down under my desk. Brandy says, I like the others that you can fold. There are several of them that can fold. Okay? I've had really good luck with this. My only problem I've had with my die cutting machine pretty much has been that because I lift it up and put it under my desk so much, there's a little tab on the plastic for the handles on the sides that I have broken on 2 machines over the last 7 years. But I use this all the time. If you ever come on my channel, you see I use this basically every day. I use my die cutting machine almost every single day, whether it is for die cutting or foiling or whatever. And usually I pick it up and put it on the floor at least 2 or 3. dozen times per live stream. I do it all the time. I use this thing a lot. So this one I think is a very good investment. But again, it depends on what you want to do with it. Nerdy, I know that you're considering this stuff, and Ronan is going to say you can't have it because yeah, he's concerned that not only had we kidnapped him, we've now kidnapped you. So, by the way, when I sent his birthday card, I put a couple more stickers in there. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I gave you guys an extra set of stickers. Okay. Anyhow, that's kind of how those work and the reasons that I got what I do. Now, when I decided I wanted to do some foiling, my mother-in-law got me, or maybe it was, I think it's where I got one or the other. Either I got the foiling system or she did. And it turned out because I got the one from Gemini, from Crafter's Companion, it would not work with my Big Shot. So, that meant I had to get the Gemini Junior. So I have that one as well. I also still have my Gemini foil press. I'm going to be bringing it out probably in the next week or two to show you guys the difference between the two. I don't use it because the platform warps every single time I use it. And I've had to replace the platform because it warped so much, it broke. My Glimmer system, I've never had a problem like that. The only reason I have more than one is because I wanted one for Texas. I have a Systems Big Shot machine I got 6 years ago. Only had 2 sets of plates, and the thing to go over was the thin die adapter, which Systems doesn't sell anymore, so I had to contact the manufacturer. Okay, thin die adapter. I'm not even sure what that one is. Unless it's one of those old Big Shot machines. Well, you said you got it 6 years ago, but it depends on what it was. Because like I said, my big cake is what the Big Shot was at that point, and it had the platform with the multiple things. Well, I was interpreting that, but the thing is, everything is thinlets right now. Most people don't even have the steel rule dies anymore, and I don't think any of the machines are made specifically for steel rule. I think I got a few from Facebook Marketplace and didn't know how to use them. So I think I've got like about 3 or 4 steel rule dies that I'm probably going to destash because I've only used it like once. I have 2 boxes full of steel dies that my friend gave me with her Big Shot. Yeah, I think when I got started was around it may have been just slightly after they started doing almost nothing but steel, but thinlets. Like these are all thinlets, and that's because they're thin. But they don't even call them anything else anymore. It's like steel rule dies are steel rule dies, and everything else is this. But yeah, that is really cool. Hey Gloria, did you get my message and did you see the link? I think the link should still be in this video. I revamped my description. I do apologize. I revamped my description like for today's and yesterday's video, today's and tomorrow's videos, and that got left off by mistake. So the giveaway link should be in the description, and it does help me to make sure that I didn't actually. What is a steel die? So all of these are steel, but a steel rule die is basically like this big thick thing that's got an actual physical blade in it, and that's what's used. Yay! Thank you, Gloria. So Gloria was wanting to make sure that she got her card that she won yesterday. Awesome. Okay, so where was I? I need to work on this stuff now before I forget completely what I'm doing. And I don't want to lose any of my stuff. I'll put it there. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I got to put that there. I'm going to lose stuff. I know I am. I'm not going to use any more acetate today, I don't think. We have the one piece. So here's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and color this little guy up. And when you use heat embossing, you can basically color it with anything. Okay? Also going to add some color to this. So I probably should mask those. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to get out some masking paper. Because I have it in here somewhere. I have been using more and more stuff out of this drawer lately than I usually do. I am so happy with that. Because this is stuff I brought out here specifically so I would friggin' use it. The hard part is remembering where I put things. That's holographic film. That's Simon Hurley paper. It's probably in this one big folder that's got a lot of stuff in it. Because I know I saw it earlier. So I don't know what Brandy said wow about, but enlighten us, honey. What's wow? What are you more happy about? Yeah, I'm nosy. I admit it. That's the wrong direction. But this is all foil. That's not where I put my masking paper. Where did I put my masking paper? I mean, I could just do it on some Post-its, I guess. Let me grab out a Post-it. I need my full ones. They're here somewhere. Why don't I use a magic or magnetic mat? What do you mean? I do. Oh, Kelly, you want to know why Kelly doesn't? Oh, wow, about the steel dies. Yeah, I think I've only got a couple of them, and people really don't use them that much anymore. You do want to use them if you're doing things like chipboard, really thick stuff, because it's going to be great to use with that. But if you're making cards, we don't really do that. We cut through cardstock. So I really haven't had a reason to use it. Now, what did I do with my Post-its that I want to use? Yes, I have multiple Post-its. One I'm looking for right now is the sticky ones, because then I can use that as a mask since I can't find my masking paper. Not in there. I'm assuming I put it somewhere and forgot I put it there. Because I saw it just a little bit ago. I saw my masking paper. Well, if you want to learn more things, hun, you are in the right place. We are always experimenting and having a good old time. And these guys usually are taking over the stream. They were doing it a little bit earlier, but now they kind of have kind of calmed down a little bit. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Okay, where did it go? There we go. We have some activity again. Yay. Okay, here's some masking sheets. I've got a couple of different brands. This one is the one from Spellbinders. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to basically stamp out our little mouse again. Mostly just for the those, yeah.
It's delicious Backtoss Scrappin' 7582.
It's delicious back to scrapping. So I hope that was helpful, Nerdy. I know it was kind of a quick and dirty, but I hope that was helpful. Oh, okay. So Kelly doesn't use it because the magic mat is not sold in the UK and it is expensive to ship. Honey, I feel ya. Is Cuttlebug or whatever called the steel die thing? Cuttlebug is one of the older machines. I don't think it's actually manufactured anymore, but there are some folks that still have a Cuttlebug. I did have some Cuttlebug brand embossing folders and dies and things that I got on sale before a company went out of business. Like 5 years ago. I don't even know if I still have them anymore. Okay, I just need a gentle love tap of some ink. Let me grab something from... I'll just grab this from Simon. And this is just so I can see where those circles are, because I'm going to fussy cut them. Mouse says I have a Cuttlebug. I use it sometimes. Yeah. So as long as the plates still work, Elizabeth has got one. I think she just recently got a Platinum 6. I know she's got the Platinum Scout, but I think she's still got, I think she has a Cuttlebug. I'm pretty sure she does. She's also been crafting longer than me. She's been making a mess is what she's been doing. I was given some, but still don't know how to use them. So you've received some dies, but you don't know how to use the dies or embossing folders. I mean, most of the common supply types, I've got several videos on, so you can take a look at my channel and find something, or if there's something you want to see demoed, let me know, because I can definitely help out with that. Guess where I got my magic mats? Seems expensive, in fact, at first, but use them over and over and don't need to buy anything else, just to order the right size. Exactly. I have to agree with you on that. You know why? I haven't had to replace my mats. I'm considering getting a couple of new ones because some of my really older ones, have, the clear plates have started to warp some. Yeah, song made on Suno. But, oh, thank you, ADT. Yeah, I use Suno for this one. Actually, all the music you're hearing now is from Suno. Okay, I want to make sure that I cover the bigger ones because I want those to stay white. And I kind of want to just do some... ink blending over it to do some quick and dirty. This is probably more complicated of an idea than what I really should be doing, but you know what. Bought yours off of Scrapbook.com. I think they're in the UK too. Well, that's awesome. Okay, Carol, if your magic mat is warped, I have a video on that. You can flatten it out in 5 minutes or less. You just need a heat tool. And what I use is my heated gun. And I flattened mine out recently. When you heat them enough times, they are going to wear out over time, okay? It's just like with everything else. They're not made to be permanent. They're made to absorb the pressure that you would normally be putting into your plates. So yeah, it is possible that you're going to wind up with some warping. But the regular magic mats are also made for you to be able to... I hope this comes off. For you to be able to just flatten them back out. Oh, it worked. Now, which one was it? It was... So it goes over here. Is that it? I'm looking to see where this one was. It's that one. So I'm just putting a little mask down, and all it's going to do is make it so that
Danielle
no
_
ink
Vegas
goes through
changed
there
colors.
when I ink blend over it. And it's just little baby circles, so. Maudie's order. Huh? Idelight says, Carol, I took mine and put them into my baking oven at about 50 degrees to 100 degrees Celsius. Is that your acrylic plates, or is that your magic mat? I have not put a magic mat in the oven. I do have a craft oven, but I have not done that. I just use my heat gun for about 5 minutes right here at my desk. You know, on a day that I'm not crafting, or I am crafting, just taking a break and watching a YouTube video. Because that's usually what I'm wind up doing. And I did do mine recently. Yes, I have a craft oven, Terry. That's how I made the mugs. Remember I made the mugs recently with Elizabeth? Or made a mug with Elizabeth? Where'd it go? There it is. It would probably... That one's just It's not gone. Okay. It would probably be so much easier for me to do this with just some masking fluid. And I have not used masking fluid. Well, I'm going to do it. I don't know how long it takes to dry. I have it, but I don't use it. The big ones will be good, but the little ones is like, these little ones are just too tiny. Let me try this. This may not be any... Okay, I've opened it probably once. And this has been in my desk for like... Yeah. I say a lot of things like for about like 3 to 5 years. And that's because it's actually been about 3 to 5 years since the last time I took some of this stuff out. This, I don't know if it's any good or not. I don't know if it has an expiration date. Yeah, to me, this does not look good. I'm throwing this out. I need to buy some more masking fluid. That's in the garbage. Oh, well, I was going to try it. Can we pick a name now, or do we have to... I have to... Carol? No. Carol wants me to go ahead and do the giveaway now. In anticipation. She wants the card. No, I don't have hole punches that are these sizes. What are you talking about? I may just give up. It's okay if we have color behind them. I'm not going to do the masking, but you guys get the concept, right? I'm not doing it. What kind of glue do I use in my glue gun? You mean this guy? I'm using, this one is right now holding Barely Arts glue. I've also got some Dina Wakley Media glue. So those are the ones I'm using. I've also used art glitter glue. The downside on art glitter glue is that it just gets deadly. Hush. Okay. Love you, Deadly. Love you, Deadly. And Christine says, I will enter my name for you, Carol. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't really done a lot with paste and stuff. I don't really have a, yeah, this is my time. This is, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go, this is one of the things we're gonna do. Do I need to color this guy first or go do the background? I kind of want to go ahead and do the background. I can also color these and cut some out if I want to. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but let's see. We did the card today with purple background. I'm kind of thinking, do we want to do a light green or blue? I'm kind of leaning towards the blue. I need to brush this off though. I don't know what color's on here. And it could be Midnight Snack. Nope, it looks like it's clear skies. Jen says green. Okay, let's see what green's on here because it could be a dark green also. Okay, we're gonna go. Well, okay, now we got more blues. Okay, we're going blue. Sorry, Jen. Mary, we did purple earlier today, honey. Honey, we did purple earlier. Y'all keep asking me things and then I wind up pulling too much more stuff out on my desk. Let me put this away. Put my little Simon Hurley Scout away. Yes, it does actually has Simon Hurley's name on it, Nerdy. Imagine Ronan's face. Imagine Ronan's face if you brought home a Simon Hurley original. I don't know that I've got a teal color in here. I'm going to try to keep it kind of soft. little bit more to kind of even it up because I've got a little bit of splotchiness. I probably need to give my brush a haircut because I use it so much. And I'm starting to wear out the bristles. And you notice that the shininess is still showing, right? Yeah, you can ink blend over foiling. So cool. So cool. Okay, so now we're going to color this up, and since I used watercolors earlier, I think I'm going to take out some of my markers. Let's see, what color do I want? I don't even know what colors I have over here. I've got the big old humongous set, and I always have the colors on. That's too dark, but I could use it. What's this one? I also noticed earlier, like a couple of days ago or something. Yeah, you can foil over the foiling. Just know you could sometimes wind up with the colors, you could wind up with some of it coming off. But yeah, you can foil over it. So this one is rose beige, this one's dark suntan. Okay, so that could be
It's Delicious
the fur
Mari's Crafty
colors.
Creations 11.
And what did I use last week? This one's melon peach. That might be okay for the skin. Yeah, that's going to be the main skin color.
Ah, refreshing. Thanks, Mari's
What
Crafty
color?
Creations
Okay,
11.
we have blue for the wallpaper or whatever behind our bathtub. So what color bathtub do we need? The bathtub's really just, I think, just a cup. Or just a little bowl. But our little mouse is having a good old time. Very, very happy and serene. So, any thoughts?
Screech
Oh, thank you for the raid. Miss Creates, yay! The Monkey Crew, I'm sorry, the Barkery crew is rolling in, bringing fresh doodles and tidy paw chaos. Yay! Thank you and welcome in. And do I have my other thing up to do? I sure don't.
Rated your channel with 1 viewer.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. What were you doing? How was your stream?
Shout out to Screates.
Okay, I'm going to darken the color of our mouse just a little bit. And try to avoid the bubbles. This is just too cute. Let's add a little bit of color to the tail and to the feet. And then I'll blend that out a little bit. He tried to run. He tried to run. I was working on Mother's Day card, but my dogs are going crazy, so I decided to raid out. I get that one. Anybody else feel that? Well, Mary's always having to run off to go take the dogs outside for a walk. Yeah, I'm going to wear my glasses while I'm coloring so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, I need some blues. That's dark. I think I need lighter than that. This looks like a nice light teal. This one's good. And where did I put in all of this mess? I was going to try to organize all my markers, and I got as far as gathering the yellows, and then I gave up. Mostly because the markers are all falling over. I think that's a decent bubble. That looks pretty good. Animals don't always cooperate. Yep, I get it. So back to Scrap and said, yay. Does that mean, yes, she made it. She made it into the pool. Yay. Okay, just quick and dirty. I'm not going to overthink it like I usually do. I'm real bad about doing the overthinking thing. But it's real easy with a lot of the House Mouse images because they do a lot of the detail for you. You don't even have to think about it. You just color where the darker lines are and blend it out and you're good. I don't know why I'm even doing the bubbles. I'm not going to cut them out. I might cut them out. No, I won't. I'm not going to cut them out. So I'm just going to start focusing on the bubbles that are on. Oh, that's an ear. I just found his ear. It is 6:25. Oops. Okay, we will be doing the stream showcase in just a minute, guys. So for you guys that are new, we do a stream showcase every Tuesday night at 6:30. And what this is your opportunity to show us your magnificence. Show us the things that you do. And we will show them off and we'll let everybody see them. Yeah. If you want to show us what you've done, go head over to my Discord. Somebody type into the chat !Discord. But head over to the Discord, join us over there, and add your photos in the stream showcase, and we will be showing that off. I probably should get over there and open up that page anyway. Ba-ba-ba-ba. As we will be doing that in a bit. Okay, I'm gonna finish doing, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what color tub to do. There are lots. Oh my god, are there lots today? There's 11 new messages in there that I haven't seen yet. Oh my goodness. Scrolling up. I need to get to that. I guess that means we need to start soon. I think I'm going to go with, I don't want to go with blue and blue. I think we need a green bathtub. But maybe make it nice and soft. This one is Meridian. That would be good. So I'm mostly just coloring where I know that there's supposed to be shadow. And then I'm going to start pulling the color out with my colorless blender and or another marker that is going to be a little bit lighter, I think. Do I have another one I want to use for this? What's this? Glass green.
It's delicious, Auntie Cootie.
Yeah, actually, I think that works.
Ah, refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
Just pulling it down a little bit, and then I'm going to bring out my colorless blender and see if I can get some of that color to still come down further. It doesn't look like it wants to. I may need another lighter color. Do I have
It's
a
delicious,
lighter?
Danielle_Vegas.
Let's see what this one looks like. This one looks like it might be lighter still. Oh, yep, this is it. This works.
It's delicious, Mari's Crafty Creations 11.
My glasses feel really weird right now on my face because they're not all the way in because of the thing. Delicious Auntie Cootie. There are lots. Okay, you guys have been just playing with the kitty.
Thanks, Mari's Crafty
Mouser
Creations
while
11.
I've been coloring this. Why did the belt get
Auntie
arrested?
Cootie changed
It was holding
colors.
up a pair of pants. That's funny. That's funny. Bad dad jokes. But y'all know I hear bad dad jokes all the time because the Todd. He's not a dad, but he has apparently retained all of his father's and grandfather's bad dad jokes. Foam is life. He's tied to a chair with the Velcro and the glue. Bedazzled and bejeweled in a shimmering hue. Yeah, sometimes I can sing and sometimes I can't. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start on the stream showcase. So this is our starting screen. This is our starting screen because Elizabeth was wonderful and fixed that up for me so that I would know where to start when it came time. Okay, what do we got? Drop. Okay, let's see who is the first one in here. First off, we have Chris. So this looks like it was a card and he made it into a digital painting. Fabulous. Thank you so much, Chris. Next, I put up my card. This is one we made last week using the stitching die of the month. So cute. And it's got our Kidnapped by the Craftosphere logo right up here. Yeah. I realized after the fact, I was looking at a couple of other ones, that this seam here is supposed to be right in the middle of the head. So that should have been a little further over. So you know what this makes me think of instead? It makes me think of Flair. Those little buttons and pins that you get for everything, right? So that would be really cute there. I think that is cute. I like the card, and it's a true original. It did get mailed out last week, by the way. So I do not have it any longer. Chris did some coloring. This is from a Crayola Bird Watchers coloring book. Fabulous. Good coloring, honey. And then Miss Idolite said, new card inside and outside. So this is what it looks like on the outside. I've made these. I haven't done it in quite a while, and I probably should at some point, but the thing is, I don't really do pattern paper that much. I've got a lot. So at some point, I need to just do pattern paper fun folds. Is that anything that you guys would be interested in? Maybe as one of our lockdowns, or do it as just a regular live stream? You guys need to let me know what you want to see. And on the inside, when you lift up that first flap, when you lift up the flap, it has, when you lift this up, it has, I woof you. Jen says, yes, please. Alyssa likes the hat. Christine says, you bet. Fabulous. I will have to do that then. Okay, so this one is from Miss Idolite. Maybe I'll bring out Kendra's Card Challenge or sheep load of cards or something at some point. Okay, no, you are perfectly fine. ADT Rat's Nest wants to know what the lockdown is. So not only do I have the Twitch subscriptions and the YouTube membership, I've also got a membership site. There is a free membership, so you can join for free, and then there is a paid version if you wanted to upgrade. But what we're doing is once a month, we are doing what I'm calling our Craftosphere Syndicate Lockdown Challenge. So this month's challenge is a dynamic V pivot card. It's a pop-up card. Super cute, super cute. But it is a pivot. It is, and as a member, you get to see as a free member, you get to see the PDF that shows you how to make it. And you get to access our live Zoom call that we're having on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. So you can join us there. We all can get on camera. You don't have to be on camera, but you can show you what you're working on. You can talk to us the whole bit. It's going to be live. That is going to be super fun. And I get to hang out with you guys almost like we're in person, because not only am I talking to the camera, but I can hear you guys. We can chit chat, all that. So it's basically, we're going to be having a fun co-crafting session. Not really a teaching thing, but if you have questions, it's a great place to do it. Looks like someone has already shared a link to Spark, so you can join that membership for free. If you want some extras, the PDF is not downloadable. It's view only on the website for the free folks. If you want to go to the paid version, the upgrade, you can download it and print it out, and you get a video tutorial as to how to create the card. So that is included as basically what you get as a paid membership. And that also does help me keep this thing going and all of the things. So if you like what you're learning here, if you like the fun that we're having, I still have not fixed that. Sorry. If you like what you're learning, if you like having fun with us, feel free to come join us on Thursday. And also, if you want to go back to where they did my link bio and join my email list, I do send out notifications every day when I'm going live. I will be live again tomorrow at noon Eastern. Okay, and that's already happened. The live Q&A already happened. Okay, I was going to start coloring again. I can't. So Tony says, I know it's not cards, but I was so chuffed with these prints. So she did 3D printing. These are things that she made with her 3D printer. That is so stinking cute. I kind of want a 3D printer, but Todd doesn't want to let me have a 3D printer. She made nerds. Oh my God. See, I would basically have to tell him to teach me how to use it, because he does CAD, or rather he has done CAD as part of his job. He's done things to work on the 3D printer that he had at work. Yeah. And the last time I saw this stuff, this is actually more detailed and smoother and everything than what he used to print off of the machine at work. This is like almost 10 years ago was when I actually got to see him do the thing and help him take all the extra crap off of it. And just have to be very careful not to cut myself. So I haven't actually used one of the new ones. Alyssa says, I learned CAD, but can't remember any of it. I figure it shouldn't be that hard, but yeah, I'm thinking it's probably going to be kind of like trying to learn Cricut Design Space. It's a different software. You figure it out, and just figuring out how to make the designs go in there is going to be the fun part. Creating your own designs. You'd have to practice using other people's designs first so that you learn it, but I'm sure I could learn it. I may be old, but I'm not that old. Wait a minute. I am. I still think I can learn more things. Okay. Oh my God! It's Toothless! Look! It's Toothless! Oh, I want Toothless. That's cute. Okay. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. Okay. Idolize, a sheet load of cards for March. Oh, those are so pretty. And when you look at this and you can't read it, that's because Idolize in Germany. For you guys that are in the United States where we do not know other languages. We just don't. It's just a thing. You go over into Europe, they all know like 5 or 6 different languages, because if they go 20 miles down the road, they're going to be in another country and they need to know the language, right? But we never did. I took Spanish. I remember a little bit of it. I know a little bit of German, but not much. Austrian, I know it's Easter, but that's about it. I guess a lot on some of the things. Those are lovely, by the way, Adeline. Thank you so much. Okay, this one is from Miss Ruth, who is in the UK. 3 Mother's Day cards I was asked to make that was simple and not too complicated. You rolled up the flower yourself, too. Oh, those are pretty. I see it. Simple stickers. Great. Okay, that's a good quote, Ruth. Ruth just added a quote. I may be old, but I'm not that old. Wait a minute. I am. Oh, those are so pretty. Good job. Wait, why am I giving a compliment to Ruth? Okay, next up we have Miss Alyssa Beachcomber Noni. Relatively thoughtful, crafty challenge, 1st through the 28th of March. Okay, so this is cool. We've got Cleopatra. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain. Cleopatra. I'm also having to make sure that I keep the... Yeah, my glasses are affecting my vision. Okay. And then we have Danielle, who made... This looks like it's a Cricut card. Like I said, there are different things you can do. So this one has got... The things are cut with the Cricut and are written with the Cricut. Not stickers, but I die cut the Happy Mother's Day and all the letters of the names. Awesome. 6 A's. Oh, I noticed that they were thick, so I was thinking it was like glitter stickers or something. That's awesome. Like glitter foam stickers. Yeah, she decided to do the hard work and not be lazy. Okay, this is, I think, is really cute. I lied. Last craft roulette card because it's got Deadpool on it. Christine says, I need dancing lessons. Do I join Spark community to take part in the lockdown? Yes. As soon as we finish with the stream showcase, I'll show you the website and show you where to go. But first off, you do need to go ahead and register for your free membership. When you go to the site, it tells you have to log in or register. And you should be able to do all of that free for no problem. And then I can show you where on the website to go. And this is also for those of you that don't know yet. To my favorite weekend warrior. That is too cute. I just noticed that he's doing the heart hands. Okay, 2 of my Easter cards. What do you think? So these are from Mouse. We don't have a mouse, but we have a bunny peeking out. That's cute. Oh, that's pretty. So one is cutesy and one is more traditional. Those are lovely. And then some more with cute little bunny again. And I see something peeking out the top. Okay, I see what you did there. Okay, so if you're wanting to know what a dynamic V-pivot card is, this is one. The only thing on that one is because she's got one of the pivot pieces high, it does peek out the top, but as long as it fits in a card envelope, it's okay. It's okay. That is lovely, and I love that you've done that already. Fabulous. Thank you so much for sharing, Mouse. Because I'll be honest with you, that was one that I had the concept in my head, but I wound up trying it over and over again to finally figure out exactly how does this work. And I am thrilled that you made that first time around using that. I am so thrilled. I am so proud of you. Thank you. Okay, ECR Unicorn. You may be right. I missed something. Not stickers. Okay, I saw that part. Lovely cards. Deadpool needs a unicorn. An ECR unicorn. Yeah, El Chapo. Okay, we have this one. Ooh. That is pretty with all the paste. I love the shine. So glitter and regular paste. That is so pretty. Thank you, Miss Alyssa. And then use my Crafter's Companion Disappearing Ink to stamp this design and then color it with colored pencils. Oh, I need to practice with colored pencils. Jen says, my V-card is almost done too. Yay. And Mary is saying, the inside is so fun. Yes. Oops. That is pretty. I need to go ahead and buy me some more Gamsol. I haven't gotten around to it. I mean, I'm right down the road from Michael's. What's wrong with me? I can just go over there. I'm sure they have it. Okay, and then Tara has this cute bunny. Some bunny loves you. And then because he lives. So we've got a cutesy Easter card and a more traditional Easter card. Lovely. And then Chris says, tracing for art class of a resort next to scribing in detail. Good job. I have tracing paper and I never use it. Ruth wants to know what Gamsol is used for. It is for colored pencil. It's for blending with colored pencils. It's a liquid that helps the wax or whatever it is that the colored pencils are made out of break down. Kind of like when you do watercolor pencils and you just add a little bit of water, it helps it to blend. That's what Gamsol is supposed to do. I had it. I haven't actually... I did have it and I don't know where it is. I haven't been able to find it for years, so I think I need to go ahead and order some and do the things. I have multiple colored pencil sets. If I can find them. Alyssa says, I don't have any Gamsol. Well, I also heard years ago that you could use baby oil, and I've tried it, and I think it works okay, but I don't know if it works better than Gamsol or not, because I really haven't done a comparison. Tara says, I saw Gina K use baby oil years ago. Yeah, I remember getting a Q-tip out in Texas and trying that, trying baby oil. I had them buy me a little bottle of baby oil just to try to do this. Yeah. Okay, so now we have Tara. Be blessed. Gnomes, that is too cool. So she used some ribbon with gnomies on it to make a St. Patrick's Day card. Oh my goodness, so fun. Today is a gift. It looks like this is some Franken paper. It looks wonderful that she then embossed. So glued all the different colors, different papers, like patchwork quilt kind of thing, onto one piece, and then ran it through an embossing folder and then added a sentiment. That is lovely. I do like your matting layers too. And then Easter blessings with Jesus, and all of this is heat embossed. And then the same one, but oh wait, I take that back. The Easter blessings is embossed, and I think the stamp of Jesus over here is probably heat embossed. And then this is a die cut like on some glitter paper. And then she did the reverse, or she added glitter shimmer to the cardstock. She basically did the reverse here and did the main parts, the stamping in heat embossing in gold, and then had a pretty paper underneath it. That is lovely. Great way to do a twofer. And then whisking you a happy day. Is this a Swedish chef? D says a baby oil leaves stains at times. So maybe that's one reason why I haven't done it. Ruth says, I've got colored pencil blending a solution I haven't used yet. That's something good for us to do. We need to try that together. I did see that D said, I just signed in for a Discord account, mainly just to lurk in the background, but I enjoy listening to everyone. I'll share something when I get a chance. Fabulous. Yeah, we do have someone that is in one of the voice chats like all the time. So if you want to go and hang out with Mouse or just chit chat with her, she is, a lot of times she will be in the voice chats, and you guys can use those anytime. If you want to meet up with one of your buddies, turn on your camera, whatever, you can do that in one of the voice chats. It's a voice and video chat. Deadly baby oil for blending pencils. It's not for anything like what you're thinking, so stop it. But you can use baby oil to help break down the wax that is in colored pencils to basically, yeah, blend them together. I'm going to try Gamsol. I have a feeling it's going to work better, but maybe I can try doing a comparison because I'm not good at colored pencils anyway. So it would be a good thing to kind of experiment with right at the front to see, okay, what works best for this type of technique, and then go from there, right? Okay, and then we have this happy birthday with die cut happy birthday on a masculine card. Lovely. Great job, Tara. Next, Jen, what did you do? Cartoonish for a gift. I have no idea what that is for. What? Mary, I don't know what you're talking about. Mary? What are you talking about? Yeah, this is a cool drawing, but I don't know why, because she said shush. She doesn't want us to tell anybody. So who is it we're not telling? Okay. And then adult Christmas stockings, late but finally done. Oh, Santa's got a bird. That looks like Hedwig. And a kitty. Lovely. Made with a stitch and a squeal. Oh my God. Sewn together. Mom. Aw. And there's another St. Nicholas with another snowy owl. Those are so cool. Good job, Jen. And then we have some more cards by Miss Ruth. Oh, you're playing off Deadly? Sigh. I use Gamsol, but there's a mild fragrance that bothers me. gonna have to try. Like I said, I need to go and look and see what they've got at Michael's. I also need to see what kind of fixative I have because I had bought some a while back because, of course, Jennifer McGuire said to do it. But she said that she did, especially like with using perfect pearls. So my Ranger project this month is going to be with perfect pearls, and I need to see if my fixative works. Ruth says, Tara, could you send me a link to the stamp in Discord, please? Deadly says, what do I do now? What didn't you do, Deadly? Okay, so this is very pretty. You're fabulous. Thank you, Miss Ruth. And on the inside, it's for Mother's Day. Oh, lovely. Good job, Miss Ruth. And then we have this one. It's your special day to let your hair down. And that one's a birthday card to her mom. Gray hair is a crown of splendor. Great job, honey. And then craft roulette card. I need to actually do a craft roulette card. The directions say use in a ventilated area. Is that about Gamsol? Because ventilated means air conditioning, right? It's too hot in Florida to have the windows open.
That's why
Hello,
I
you
Funny
very
Mouse. Bird on staff.
Okay. Anyway, I love you very much. That is cute. Oh gosh, sorry about the yawn. And then card chaos card. Now, remind me, the card chaos ones are ones that you do stuff really fast, right? How the heck did you do this very fast? That's a lot of die cutting and a lot of pearls. I know you were telling me that you were trying to find it. That's awesome, Ruth. I don't know what we're explaining to Deadly. This is very, very pretty. Very pretty, Linda. Thank you so much, honey. And then another card, chaos card. Oh, that's cool. Do you guys like pinwheels? Oh, I like this one. Waffle flower. Yeah. Yes, very pretty, Linda. Yes, very pretty. I think I saw Jennifer McGuire using this set. D says, a ventilated area doesn't help me. I just use it anyway. Oh, you had it already made. That makes sense. That makes more sense. Because I was thinking, there's no way you die cut that and got it all done very fast. These are from Danielle, and these are both ones done with the Cricut. I'm assuming it's the Cricut. It could be a silhouette, but everybody uses a Cricut for these. Okay. Anniversary wishes and happy birthday. So it's where it's cut out, and then you slide a piece of colored cardstock behind it, and that gives you your color on your images. So those are super cool. Very good. And then
It's
Alyssa, this looks like
11.
Kendra's card challenge 21. Let's go to the first one. So all of these look like they are using ephemera and pattern paper. Lovely. Made
refreshing.
a bunch of
Thanks, Mari's Crafty
Easter
Creations
cards.
11.
Saved by Grace, Grow in Faith. Lovely. Easter blessings. Those are so cool. And then we've got a few more. So for you guys that don't know, Kendra's card challenge, the KCC cards, and there is also Sheetload of cards. Those are two creators that they basically give you card sketches that you can use basically every month for you to make your own cards. And it's a great way to learn how to do card sketches. I have kind of like a basic idea of what I do most of the time, so I don't do it a lot, but it is fun to kind of stretch and use up some of the pattern paper that most of us have a big collection of. I'm a paper pattern paper collector, right? Now I need to use it or get rid of it, but that's a very good way to do just that. These are lovely cards, and they're all using card sketches. And here's one more for the March Kendra's Card Challenge. Lovely. And then Kelly is showing us other things like food. I'm already hungry, honey. KCC 21 for St. Patrick's Day. Great. And Mary is saying, love the hedgehog. I'm hungry now. Where is my pie? And here's your baby duckies. Oh my God. Have you named them yet? Have you named them yet? Look at all the duckies. So Kelly told us like last week that there was a duck that kind of just came into her yard. Okay, it just showed up, wouldn't go away. At one point, it was attacking the neighbor's cat. I think I know now why it was attacking the neighbor's cat. It was because it was protecting his babies. Ruth says, quote added, I'm a collector, not a hoarder. Christmas card. Yeah, Kelly makes cards all year round for all different things. Oh, great. It was laying eggs. I do love this set, by the way. This is Spellbinders. I love all Spellbinders things, by the way. All hail Spellbinders. This is so cute. Relax and enjoy your birthday. And these cute little pandas. Hooray, it's your birthday. Celebrate with some pandemonium. Thank you for showing us this. I thought you were going to wait a little bit longer, but thank you. I have a card with that set from you, Debbie J. Yes. I never remember who got what, but I know I've mailed out I've sent out so many cards this year. Oh my God. You're one of a kind. This is too cute.
Thanks, Crafty Creations 11.
And then life with you is like a walk in the park. Yeah, but if you're a deer and you go for a walk in the park, you might get a bullet. Just saying. I think I've been watching too many weird shows lately. We've been watching DC Comics stuff. I had never I don't remember Teen Titans. I think somewhere in the back of my head are the words Teen Titans, but we're watching Titans on HBO Max right now. And we had just finished watching Doom Patrol, and now I'm discovering that both of those were basically comic book stories and stuff that started back in the 60s. Like, they're almost as old as me. Almost as old as me. Okay, and then we have this one. It says, thanks for being there. I think I might have that stamp. I'm not sure, but it's very pretty. And popping by to say happy birthday. And then, again, we want pie. Yeah. Okay. Next up. Oh, these are cool. 3D honeycomb balloon cards. So I'm assuming you bought the honeycomb balloons because those would be difficult to put together. You can make your own. I don't think it would have nearly that much. Yeah, that would take a lot of gluing. That's so cool. You did a great job on these. That is so fun. Only problem is if you try to mail them, it's going to suck. You won't be able to actually glue them like that and mail it because they'll get squished in the mail. Gamlin Gamsaw is rated 1 for best blending solutions for colored pencils. That's probably the one that they have at Michael's. I don't know why I keep saying that they have it. I haven't checked. Unstoppable. Yeah. I got the paper, die cut half the balloon, and glued it together. Oh, okay. So you got the honeycomb paper. I didn't even know they sold that. Winsor & Newton Sansador Low Odor Solvent is the lowest odor. Okay, now I have to look at Michael's. I haven't gone shopping at Michael's in a bit. I still need to go to the gym. And the gym is like right next door to Michael's, and I haven't had a chance to go. Kelly says sorry. I am still thinking about that cute little cricket Joy too. That is too cool. Okay. Oh, what are these? Look. Oh, that is so cool. So it's basically a shadow box and vellum butterflies over hearts. A decor piece. That is so pretty. Look at that. So those might, to me it looks like they could be stamped, but they might have been just on acetate, but those are so pretty. Yeah, I think those are on acetate, not vellum. Oh, lovely. Oh, and it looks like we are done. And we got done in 30 minutes because there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff. Okay, so Gamsol. They do have Gamlin Gamsol in the store. So that's good. They do have it. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, Terry, because we're not going to tell. We're going to go back up to the possum. I was trying to think what, you know? I scrolled too fast. Okay, that makes sense. So our buddy Ryan, who comes in here sometimes and is country guy, he plays a possum in Fortnite all the time. That is his favorite character. So this apparently, this is what Jen is doing for his celebration, which is going to be on Saturday, I think you said. Is that right? Is that right, Terry? Okay, we're going to come back to normal. I'm going to finish coloring this little guy up, and then we're going to cut him out, and then we're going to put him on a card. This is the light one. This is not the lightest. Let's do the lightest. The flowers are Colorado Craft Company. You said you believe so. That is on Saturday. Okay. This is pretty much done. I do need to take a little bit of colorless blender on the places where the bubbles are like over the... I need to color this part in too.
Did you show where to go on the Spark site to get set up for the lockdown?
Nope. I did not do that yet. Thank you so much. Okay, let me... Be careful not to put the wrong lid on your markers, because I found one like this weekend where I don't know. It's one that I've got like two of, and it's because one of them is the wrong one and the lid goes to something that's now in Texas. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up Spark. I'm waiting for it to load. And that's the back end, which you don't really need to see. So let's go to the portal. So when you have registered and you've logged in to Spark, this should be where you're going to go. I am planning on redoing some things down here at the bottom over here. We've got behind our kitty. We've got a couple of new sections that are not anything because these are things that I'm working on, but I don't want to break anything as I'm doing new structuring on the inside. Okay, so I'm not going to touch anything that you guys have access to until I get everything basically ready to go. But on this page, you do have some things that everybody has access to right now. You have access to the jukebox. I love my jukebox because I made the changes to it. So if you want to hear the songs that you've been hearing on this, we've got the playlist here. We've got Sticky Situation, which is the Ronin song. We have Welcome to the Craftosphere. And you can click on any of those and it'll take you into Suno so you can get to hear, listen to the music, all that you want. It is a copyright thing and I have to still figure out exactly how that works. But at this point, I'm the only one that can use them commercially, but you can always listen to it. Okay, so you're going to want to go to... if you want to just register for the lockdown we have on Saturday, you can go to Crafty Hangout. I'll probably change the name at some point, but it has in here the Craftosphere Lockdown Challenge. So you click on that. This is the easiest, no fuss way. And then you've got this big blue button that says register here. This is something you have to do every month. Okay, so what this does is it registers you for that Zoom meeting on Zoom. Okay, so it sends the information to Zoom so it will let you in. Okay, so you need to do that each month. Now, if you want to see the other things that you have access to, go under education. And if you are a free member, go to the part that says free membership access. So in there, we've got our monthly expeditions, which are this is because I changed the names in the middle. And then we've got the collection, which I think all that's in the collection right now is one free class. It is a Halloween class, and you're more than welcome to take that one for free. I do need to switch it up at some point. So it's one of those things you'll probably want to check on every once in a while. But you go to monthly expeditions, and you'll see what's currently in there. Right now, we have January, February, and March in here. So you can go back and look at the book and watch the replay for both January and February. My plan is to give you about 60 days access. Right now, it's probably running a little bit over. So I'm going to say that at the end of the week, I'm going to go ahead and take the January one down. So you should have 2 of them on there pretty much all the time, okay? If you're weird like me, you can register to all lockdown sessions available. Haha, that's Miss Ruth. And the dates on them could change the way that the way that this is working. And let me go ahead and show you in the March. So if you go into March, first thing that you have is the survival guide. This is for the free. Oh, sorry about that. Tara had a question, so let's get back one more. I'm probably going to go back 2. So if you go into let's go into education. I'm just going to start off there. If you go into education, there are a couple of things on there. And this is something that I do want to revise because it needs to be cleaner and easier to access. Even I can get myself confused at times. Okay, so if you want, you've got free here. This is the Spark membership access. This one is the syndicate member access. Those are the paid folks. If you want to become one, there's the one that says get your Spark syndicate membership here. So you just click on that and it'll take you to the sales page so you can either get it for a monthly subscription, quarterly, annual, whatever you want to do. Okay. Quarterly and annual, of course, are going to get you a discount compared to paying every single month for the year, but you can do what you want. Just think about your budget and do what you want. Going back into the member access and back into the March expedition. So this one's called March Lockdown. The first part is our view-only survival guide. So you click on that. I really want it to have pictures. I'm going to have to see if I can do it with pictures. This is the survival guide for March. And you see, I did fix it. You can click through this to see how everything is, all the instructions, all the things, okay? You cannot download it. So when you have the free membership, you can see it. That's why it's called the view only, okay? Then, during our Craftosphere lockdown and everything, you can either go, I think this is basically the best place to go. We're going to go to this one that says Craftosphere Syndicate Lockdown. Click on that. And do I need to update that? I think I do need to update that. Let's go back to the one the month before, I think. There should be a link for it. I'm going to actually go back to the main page because I'm trying to remember where I put it. I think it should be under Crafty Hangout. It should be there. Okay, view it. Oh, that's right. Dummy me. Dummy me. So when you go in here to register for it, it says to click the button at the top to join. Zoom will email you. So there's not going to be anything on here for you to click on. Okay, so you're not going to actually have to come back to the website to go to the Zoom call. They'll send you an email with the login. Okay, so that's how you get in there. Pro tip, open the email and say add to calendar so you don't have to hunt for it. If you have any issues, there is a troubleshooting area so you can get a little bit of tips. Basically, this is just the basics. Check your spam or promotions folder. Make sure that it's, check your spam or promotions folder for an email from Zoom regarding the escape to the Craftosphere. And the link says I need to, the link says I need to sign in. You don't. If Zoom asks you to sign in, look for the small text that says join as guest or join from your browser. It's the easiest way to do it. I mean, if you have a Zoom account, it should automatically use your Zoom account. Mine does all the time. I went into a Zoom call today. So I hope that gave you guys a little bit more information on how that one's working. Again, I want to clean this up again. Every time I do it, I realize that there's a better way and want to change it and clean it up again. That's weird, right? Okay, so hopefully that helped. Let's get back to the card. Any other questions about it? I hear crickets. Okay, I think that is good. We're going to go ahead and fussy cut this little guy out. I think I want to add a little bit of color, though, to the bubbles. Okay, Terry Cooper's going to do the thing. We're not going to do bubbles. We're not going to do, whatchamacallit. We're not going to do crickets because she's going to be playing with the little guys there. So I'm just adding a little bit of color to the bubbles, and then I'm going to blend it out with our little blender. You don't have to do this part, but I think it's fun. One today. I checked my folders for the email. Maybe it will be sent on the day. You should have already gotten it. Did you have a problem with this last month too? And if you have Gmail is a pain in the butt sometimes. A lot of times it sends me stuff that it goes to my spam that I have given permission 1,000,000 times for it to work. So yeah, it could be a Gmail thing. So you may want to try whitelisting Zoom. And check your spam folder. If I remember right, I had to give you a specific link last time. So try it again, because it's supposed to work, and I don't think there's only been very few people that have had any kind of an issue. So it is kind of a pain in the patootie. Okay, I'm going to try to avoid the bubbles in case I decide I want to do anything with them. I don't think I'm gonna, but I'm still going to try. And this is one reason why I love my die cutting machine. Yeah, you can try registering again. I just know that sometimes people have trouble with specific email services. I know that Gmail is what I use, and I have problems with them on an ongoing basis where they put things in my spam folders. I mean, you guys get emails from me at Debbie J's Crafting Corner, but I have all of those rerouted into a Gmail account just for me to be able to see them easier than going to my Titan email or whatever it is. And that means I can also use my free space that's on free amount of storage space for my emails on Gmail for all of my other stuff. So I kind of try to stretch it as much as I can. So this one I'm actually cutting closer to the edge, and I don't really know why I'm doing it, because when it gets to the bubbles, I'm probably not going to be able to do it. Oh, yay, that worked! Okay, fabulous! Yay, Alyssa's going to be with us on Thursday. I'm excited. That also means that if you get started on your cards early, make sure, which I'm assuming you will, that would be good for homework. Be sure to have them ready to show us what you're working on. And if you have any questions or problems or anything, feel free to ask during the call. That's what it's there for. It's also so we can get a chance to kind of hang out together besides just, me being here and you guys chatting in the chat, because that's a fun thing to do, but it's kind of fun to get to hang out together. So for you guys that were Ignite members, or even before that when it was just the workshop subscription, are you liking this new format? Because I tried to add a little extra value and make it more fun. That's my goal, but I need feedback from you to know, do you like it better than what we had before? Because that was the goal. I'm liking it better than before. But then again, we're only on month 3 with it, so. I'll go back and watch the videos, find out how to get instructions to make a card. Fabulous! Okay, so Alyssa was wanting to see that. Let me go ahead and take you back over there real quick. So go into education. So I think if you're on I'm going to show you how to get to it on the free plan. Come on. Come on. Spark, faster. So if you are a free member, oh, thank you, Jen. So I think that's because you have more people to talk to. If you are on the free plan, you go under free membership access. If you are on the paid syndicate member, you go under the syndicate. They've got 2 different pictures. I did that intentionally. Okay. So if you go under the Spark one that is the free membership access, you just drop down into come on. I'm hoping that the title of the pages are good for you. So we've got our the monthly things here. Yeah, I needed to make some changes to the titles. I think I'm also going to make it so it's a couple of different pictures. And you'll just go down into March. So you go into March, and then you'll be able to go to the survival guide, which is going to be the viewable PDF. And if you're on the paid plan, you'll also have another one that's going to be for the video. It's going a little bit slow today. I don't know. It probably just knew that Todd walked into the house, and so it's being slow because it feels his vibe coming in from his bike ride. Okay, so you'd go to the view only survival guide, and that's where you're going to find your instructions. So I hope that that helped Miss Alyssa. And like I said, I am planning on making some changes, and I'm actually in the process of working on them. I've been working on them, things on here like every couple of days. So I am working on some things. And I do think at one point I will add, kind of like to the welcome area, I'll add a new video, kind of just giving you guys the rundown of what it is. And I'm also planning on adding some more things that I'm kind of working on those too. But you know what? I kind of have to get my projects done first. I hope you guys understand and love me anyway. I have to get my projects and stuff done for design team projects and things. I've hit the wrong button and things like that before I can get the other things done. It's like there's just kind of, I have to keep my priorities kind of thing, which is one reason why we don't have lives on the weekends at the moment. We will be live tomorrow though, so. And yeah, so tomorrow morning we have a new video going up at 10 a.m. Eastern on both my channel and the Pear Blossom Press YouTube channel. It is a new light up card, and it is so pretty, using something that is brand new from Spellbinders that I have not shown y'all yet. So I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow tomorrow's live stream, we're going to use the same product, but not do the light. We'll do it a different way. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. So yeah, I hope you guys will have fun with that. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Some of the stuff that they come up with is just so friggin' pretty. Every company has got some really gorgeous things. Some of them there's different styles. It's like there's cute, and then there's, okay, yes, I'm a stretch. Thank you, Nerdy, for making me stretch. But yeah, there are some really, this is like really, really cute. And then there are some things that are just absolutely beautiful. And there's some things that are kind of in the middle. And then we have our snarkies, like last month's snarkiness was just so fun. Yeah. I mean, I do tell you guys some of the things that I need to work on. And you know, some of the reason that I haven't gotten them done is because you guys are very demanding and needy and clingy and need all my time and attention. So yes, I have been trying to set some boundaries, Jen. Okay, almost done. Okay, there we go. So there's our, I mean, oh, that is, yes, I love that. Okay. My brain just, now I'm getting back to this and I have to figure out what I'm doing with the card. So we've got our little mouse here. We're going to have this over the top. Oh my gosh, that is going to be so cute. I think on layers of foam. Let me grab one more thing. Yes, I know foam, foam, foam. I think I want to do it with this one. So I need another piece of cardstock. Yeah.
CNetTree's streaming anniversary stream is on Saturday. He's talking possibly 10
hours. Oh my
hours.
God.
Anyone who wants to come and support him, it's CNTRY Guy 8 here on Twitch.
Okay, I will be there at some point, Terry, and I will. Is he going to be playing Fortnite? If he's playing Fortnite, I will play Fortnite with him. Because, yeah. I may wind up cutting out some of these and putting them on there. I want to do at least the big ones. And this one, this big one here, and maybe a couple of the other ones I can do and just glue them straight down. But our little guy there is going to be... Hey, Smalls! Look at him! Okay, look. Isn't he cute? Okay, he's talking about different games, but Fortnite is included. Awesome. So I need to try to keep an ear open. I told you, I got stuff I gotta do and things. Oh, wait, I have to figure out what time. Todd's already said we're going to go and do plant things this weekend. Lou Gardens is having their plant sale, and last year we went, I think he only got like 2 plants last year at the plant sale. But we did have a scorching of a lot of things, so if he knows what's dead, we may be buying more stuff. Okay. So I'm going to hold these to the side. I am going to cut out some more, I think. But first off, I have to get my brain. I told you I had ideas before I got started, and now I'm not 100% sure. Do I have... Now that would be cool, but that'll take a little bit to dry. I think I'm going to use some iridescent cardstock. because it is some of the stuff that I've got in here. So I'm going to use this, but we're going to cut at a we're going to cut an arch out of it, okay? I know, right, Avenger Fox? And this is mostly dry, but it's still a little damp, meaning I'm probably not going to cut that until tomorrow. So, Christine, I didn't forget about it, but I think we're going to have to cut it tomorrow because it's already 7:30. And for Nerdy, this is another thing that you would not be able to do with your, if you were to get the Scout, this would be too big for you to be able to cut out with your Scout, just because these are too big. Is that a good size? Yes, that's a good size. Okay. I think you're going to like the idea when I do this. Yeah, I didn't want you to think I forgot about you, honey. I did just check it, and it's mostly dry, but it is still a little bit damp. And until it is not like that coldness, like, you know how it feels. Until it's not that, it's probably best that we don't cut it yet. Okay. So I've got it placed on there about straight. I'm going to tilt it to the side at an angle so it cuts easier. And then I'll put my clear plate on top. And then we will run it through. And the reason you do it at an angle is so that you don't get speed bumps. Help you get to make it because I'm doing, well, that's Debbie. Because you missed doing, well, that's Debbie. He's got an alert when I come on there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he's got it set up as an automatic. He's got it set up as people have to hit the button. Okay. So what we're going to do with this. Now's the time for me to pull this one out. Let me make sure it's in the right direction. Okay, I want to make sure that I have the shiny part up. And I'm just going to flip it and make sure. If I have it this way, it's basically mirror. It's basically the same. So I'm going to flip it this way. Okay. Since this is plastic, I'm going to also use some double-sided adhesive to adhere it down onto here. So this is going to be in front of our mouse. And no, I'm not making a shaker today, but you could do the same thing and make a shaker. I'm basically just making a window that's got extra bubbles. Do I need to make it a shaker? I was thinking shower curtain initially. I was. It could definitely be a shower curtain. And if Mary's in here, she's probably thinking, of course you need to make a shaker. Nerdy says, no, shower curtain is a cute idea. You were thinking shaker card at the beginning? I knew you would think that. One of Mary's favorite things is to make a shaker card. Okay. Double checking one more time. So if it's this way, it's the correct one. So I have to flip it, turn it backwards. And then I'm just going to line it up with the edge. Ish. I really just need to make sure it covers that window all the way. Christine says no shaker. So you guys are saying no to the shaker. Okay. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit because I want the white around the edges. You know it. It is currently at 4 1/4, so I'm going to cut 1/8 off of the sides. I'm cutting through both. That's one reason why I went ahead and adhered this down first. So if Mary did this, it would be a shaker card. I'm sure of that. Okay, so now I'll be able to adhere it down wherever I want and then still trim the edges again. So that is part of the plan. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of foam. Let's see. This one is a little bit thicker. This is some that I've got from scrapbook.com. I'm going to go ahead and add that along the edges. And I'm pretty close to being done. I just basically need the sentiment and maybe do some more bubbles and things. But you kind of get the idea of what we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and start the giveaway so you guys can get in on that. Let me reset it from earlier. Bum, bum, bum. I love hearing them jump. That is too cute. So if you'd like to win this card, or a chance rather to win this card, type into the chat !join. So that goes for the new folks that haven't been here before. Go ahead and type !join into the chat. And I just realized that I should have put more adhesive between the plastic and the back because it can lift. It can lift right there on the corner. So I'm going to have to add a little bit more adhesive there. Oh, well. Sometimes we don't think about the engineering part of things, right? I mean, you could put glue there, but yeah, I don't really trust glue when it comes to working with plastic. I really don't. So one side, one corner's done. I should have done it earlier. That would have taken less time. We have 19 people in the drawing. Anybody else want to get in? Most of you guys know Ryan because he does come in here to harass me and make weird things pop up on the screen and stuff. So you guys know him. There should be one more that is not... I guess they're all down. I had one more piece of tape that I thought I needed. I guess I don't. So Tara got in there twice. I just saw that. Okay. That's going to be nice. Gives it just a little touch of dimension in there. Do I need to... I think I might need to... The farting gnome is your favorite. Oh my god. Terry Cooper. If I glue it down flat... Yeah, I don't think we need a double thing of foam. Okay, I'm going to glue it down flat on here, but it's going to still have that dimension because we're going to have it lifted up here. Okay? Why am I using that one? I should be using this one. This one has a bigger nozzle, which means it gives me more glue faster. This one is a fine tip, so it gets those little bitty pieces that I need so much. Okay, so there we go. Layer right over the top. And this kind of gives the same kind of look as if we had masked off our entire image and colored it, okay? Except, I don't really know. Well, maybe you could foil over masking. I haven't tried that yet. I should probably try it. Okay, and then there was a, where'd I put it? There was a little, there it is. A little bubble that I want to put on there. We're going to see how that looks and if it actually makes sense for me to, oh yeah, I think it does make sense for me to cut out a couple more of those because that looks so nice. So nice. Okay. So I'm going to do the little bit of coloring and cut out the bigger ones, not the little tiny ones. I'm not doing those because it's just too much work. But we do have a few of the bigger bubbles. And this is my fussy cutting practice, right?
Woohoo. We leveled up.
Our kitty leveled up.
It's delicious. Mari's Crafty Creations 11.
I don't even know what level he is anymore.
Mari's Crafty Creations 11.
I do like those little bubbles. I think that is a really nice look. So cute. So cute, cute, cute. Let's see, this one I think goes over here, so we'll do that. I mean, that one probably was supposed to go over there, but I don't care. It's good enough. I mean, you could also add some white pigment ink in those areas if you have a small enough brush to do it, and you can get it thick enough to cover up that other ink. But
Mari's Crafty Creations
I may do that with the little ones. I posted your general chat, Debbie. When I get the time, Ryan will be starting. He's playing Arc Raiders, and I gotta wait. No worries. So he is live right now. I have seen that he's been going live a bit. I never know for sure if he's going to be live or not. And since I don't stream a lot at night, I don't see it. It's like I get busy. Here's what happens to me in general. That one's going to be covered up. I don't need that one because it's going to be covered up. Let's see. This will fit. I'm going to put it here. But I will be working on stuff and I will think, yeah, I think I'm going to go play Fortnite. And then I'll look up again and it's like I will be... Look at all the bubbles. I really just need one more. I need that one is basically the only one that I actually still need. I don't need the ones around the edges because they will be trapped, but I could actually put a couple more. If I wanted to cut out more, I could put them going further up. I don't think anybody else that is working with this right now will have come up with this idea. It is so fun to make something that is so different. But then I see other people's cards and I think, well, why didn't I do that? Oh, he isn't live? Okay, he's just playing Art Graders. Okay. Well, I also get notifications when he goes live, and usually it's like, okay, it's already time for us to sit down to dinner. Like right now, my stomach is grumbling, saying it's hungry. And thanks to the time change, Todd is going to be riding his bicycle probably more than ever at night, but it's not going to be dark, which is nice. It's not completely dark now. It looks a little bit dark. It's not completely. It's like dusk out there right now. I'm pretty sure this one will fit there. Oh, this little guy is so cute, though. I'm happy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. I'm going to say it's done. Well, put a little bit of splatter on it. But yeah. Oh yeah, that makes it even better. Look at the background now. We've got what looks like extra bubbles in the background because we have white splatter. That is just from the water. Oh, yes. I'm almost thinking that I don't like it as we're not doing a shaker. No, we're not doing a shaker. It's not a shaker, Mary. We're going to go ahead and put the top down. 23 in the giveaway. Anybody else want to get in? Mary says poop. You can get it and do one of your own. Okay, and then I'm going to trim off the excess, but look at our little guy. And everything is that iridescent color. So the foil actually matches the pattern, the paper that I decided to use. I think that is so cool. It's going to take me forever to clean up my desk. Oh my God, guys. Why did you let me make such a big mess? Okay, and a little bit off of this edge, bringing it right up to our silver cardstock. So fun. I still need to do a sentiment too. So we are not done yet. We are not done. So no, you're not, because messy is fun. Yeah, the reason I get messy is I take out too many things because I have an idea of doing combining of all the things. Okay, foil and foil go over in my foil box that's down on the floor so it's out of the way. And these go down in the foil box so that they're out of the way. They're not going to fit in the foil box because I got my foil boxes too full. Maybe not. It's close enough. Okay. Yes, I'm cleaning up some of the things. That's the most adorable thing. What? All I gotta say is, well, that's Debbie. Love you, honey. Love ya. Mean it. Okay, markers go away. That's the big thing. I got too many markers out on my desk. That was what was taking up most of the space earlier, too, when I was using those other markers, as they were just too many markers on my desk. And I need to organize my markers at some point, too. I've got them all in a bin, but I can't really find the color I'm looking for because, yeah. No, Christine, you love your card. This one was your card. It even has your name on the back. Yes, I'm cleaning up a little bit, and then we're going to put this on a a card base, and we're going to do a sentiment. So I'm not going to do these sentiments. These are the ones that came with this. This one was the Glimmer from August. Goodness, where's all my things? Hush, Jen. Okay, this one's Spa Day. Here's my Spa Day. Okay. Let's get them all up out of the way. I can clean it up. I can clean it up. I even took pictures of this little guy already and did the thumbnail and all the things for you guys. It's already done. I'm so excited because I did it all. I did it early. And here is a card base. And then we will stamp out our sentiment and we will be done. That's where I put the other stuff. They're down in here. Okay. Hey, Juanita, welcome in. Haven't been well. Oh, Mary says she hasn't been well and has to go to the post office. Yeah, I realized this weekend when I was mailing a month or so of stuff that I need more postage. And then I went to the grocery store and forgot to get more postage while I was there. Completely forgot to. Oh, yes. Love it. Okay. So she did. I didn't see. Oh, Mary, my teen daughter just questioned me about my card from Canada. Okay, that's what Mary's talking about. Yeah, she hasn't gone to the post office. I need to clean this blade too because I've been cutting things that probably should not be cut with a paper trimmer. Lots of sticky things. I need to clean that blade. All right, now we're going to put some glue down on the back. And get out my T-square so I can make sure I put this on there right. I need more glue on that side. I love that Amanda came in and popped in and hung out with us for a little bit today. That was wonderful. I haven't seen her in a bit. I still need to go back and look and see if she answered my question about going to Creativation because I don't know if she did. And I haven't heard if she's going. I just know she's been super busy. Not to mention yours is a bigger card. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that looks wonderful. So our sentiments, we have got pamper yourself, you deserve it. Find your calm and relax. Kind of thinking pamper yourself, you deserve it on the inside. Assuming I can do this right. We're going to see. We're going to give it a shot. Okay, I'm going to move it all the way to that corner. I'm going to put this guy down. I'm going to put my other magnet there. And then I'm going to reposition this one. And I already slid things. Isn't that fun? Okay, that should hold things in place. And we're going to go with, we've got blues, so I'm going to go with Midnight Snack for our sentiment. I am actually thinking about Relax or Find Your Calm. Either of those would go good on the outside. And this is a very pretty script. See how pretty that is?
Debbie J.
So
Amanda
lovely.
said she was not going this year. She was
Aw.
going somewhere else till a different event.
Okay. Darn it. So pretty. So pretty. Okay. So we have a sentiment on the inside. That is a very pretty, delicate script. Just saying. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm wondering if... Oh, Kelly wants to know what tool I'm using. This is the new Misty Light. It's the Misty Light. So it is from Misty, just like the My Sweet Petunia other thing. But yeah, this is the most incredible stamping tool invented. Light. So it's a lot cheaper. It's like, I think like 20, it's either $25 or $30. And I did add it to the supply list, I think. Yes, I did. I did add it to the supply list. Hi, Annie. Welcome in. Make sure it's exclamation point join if you didn't do that. I can't tell for sure if you did or not, but it's exclamation point join to get in on the giveaway. So we will be giving away this card. So let's take a look at the front of the card. So this is the one that Christine won earlier today. This is the one we have now, and I'm kind of thinking we could put Relax. Or we could put Find Your Calm. Ooh. I'm kind of thinking... Oh, Nerdy had a question. Nerdy asked when Creativation was so she could put it on the calendar. It's going to be in May. Let me do another quick search. Creativation 2026. May 15th through the 19th is what I'm going to be in. I'm planning on being in Words, Missouri. I know it doesn't have to, but I think it would be pretty. Or we could put it up there. I'm going to stamp it out and we're going to take a look. I do have cardstock here. Let me grab a stamping block. Hey, Smalls. How are you doing, honey? Welcome in. How are you feeling? I know you've been feeling kind of bleh. No, I do not have a bubble thought die. Ooh. A thought bubble die. Mary says, I have to walk the dogs in 2 minutes. I'm going to stamp it right about here. There we go. Add it to the calendar. Yay, thank you, honey. This is very, very shiny. I kind of like it at the bottom. I'm putting it at the bottom. I know. Y'all said you didn't have to. But you know what? Kind of did. I'm taking off some of the excess because I would put up a lot of glue on there. I got a little bit of ink on the back. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, so there we go. We are done. Kelly says, Mary, I got home 10 minutes ago. So find your calm. There is a lot of shine to this. It really is. I hope it's not too much shine, but I love it. And yes, it would be fun with some seed beads, maybe some clear seed beads in there as shaker elements. Because I'm thinking most of the stuff that I've got out here close, I would have to go and hunt for the right ones if I were to make it a shaker. So that's one reason, Mary. But so fun, so fun. Okay, so are you guys all ready for the drum roll? Anybody else want to get in before I do the drum roll? Nerdy says, wait. Okay, we're going to wait. We will wait for Nerdy. Nerdy will be back in a second. So I know I've asked you this a few times, but how many of y'all? Nerdy had to get on YouTube to enter too because she won another chance. I see what you did there, honey. So how many of you guys are going to be in our Craftosphere lockdown on Thursday? You've registered or you're going to register. You are a member or you're going to become a member, free or paid, either way. How many of you guys are going to be in the Thursday lockdown so we get to craft together? Give me a big, let's see, how about just thinking, what kind of emote do I want? Do a thumbs up emote or something in the chat. That'll work. Okay. Oh, Kelly. Kelly says, I might not be here for your live tomorrow at hospital. Oh, my goodness, hon. I hope everything's okay. I am happy that all of you guys are going to be there hanging out with me on Thursday. Juanita says, I hope to be. Tara says, I'm planning on it. Already have my Zoom email. Yay. You guys rock. Thank you so much for joining me. Olivia says, I hope to be. Which one? Oh, Kelly says, which one? Oh, which hospital is what Ruth is wanting to know. Because they're both in the UK. But the UK is big. So anyway. I don't know if they're close. Chris is going to be there. Yay. Christina's going to be there. Danielle. Fabulous, guys. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the drum roll because I think y'all are ready. And our winner for this card, it is different than my other House Mouse cards. It's going to be Miss Tara. Tara, you win. Find your calm. And pamper yourself. You deserve it. That is, I love this. I think this is so cool. Okay, I'm going to hold it up and then we're going to give you the form. See if I can make a picture pretty. There is so much reflection. Taking a picture is going to be really hard. So be sure to fill out the form for me. That way it is on my list so that I can actually get this out in the mail because I do forget who won what. Yeah. And I'm putting your name on the back of it. I will be stamping and signing these on the back. And believe it or not, you're going to be getting cards that actually have something on the inside. It doesn't always happen. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. I will be seeing you tomorrow at noon Eastern. Let's see first if there is anybody that is live right now that we want to raid off to. That is on my list of people that I follow. La 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 la. Looks like everybody's playing games. We do have the traveling tatter, and we haven't raided off to her in a bit. So I think we're going to go and raid off to her tonight. That is for all of you guys that are over on Twitch. And she does tatting, which is a way of creating a kind of lace. It's really pretty. I have no idea how to do it. I have not watched enough to know how to do it. But she does have some pretty things that she's making. Anyway, let's roll the credits. So I can say thank you to everybody who is here tonight. All of my YouTube members and Twitch subs, thank you so much for all of your support. And thank you for everybody who's been hanging out and chatting in the chat. New folks and old, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We've had a lot of fun. I think this turned out so pretty, so pretty. And I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself and had a good time too. So I will see you guys tomorrow at noon Eastern, right here on YouTube and Twitch. And until then, you guys have a wonderful night. Bye, guys.